Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Chat Show podcast. I'm your host, Justin Everett. If you're just now joining us, we're here talking with our good friend, video game designer Tyler Hill. Tyler just got through telling us about his new video game he's working on, and when Tyler told me about the new video game, it reminded me of a story about my good friend Brandon and his grandma. I just got through telling Tyler that story about how Brandon and his grandma began beating each other with a live ferret. Now, Tyler, once you come out of the trauma center from hearing that story, I have something I'd like to add to the story, what I just said. Me telling that story kind of gave me another idea for a video game. You know, you're a video game designer, so I'm going to go ahead and lay it on you and see what you think. Turn down the red velvet cake one. You turn down the old lady one, where you used...
I didn't turn it down, you just didn't like my idea.
I didn't like you tried to pollute it and put a stupid spin on it that I didn't like. Anyway, then you
already polluted. Anyway, go ahead.
Agree to disagree. Anyway, you turned down my idea about the what was that? The old lady, where you use a cane and a walker as a weapon. How about this one? How about an old lady is your character, but instead of using a cane and walker as the weapon, she uses a live ferret as her weapon. That's her weapon. She picks up a live ferret, goes around beating people with it. You know, she's walking in an alley, two thugs come up, try to steal her purse. She gets that live ferret. Boom! Pop! 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 Get off of me! Pop! 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 And then while she's walking, she has to collect cheese and nuts, or whatever ferrets eat. Cheese, nuts, fruit, like Mario. You know, when you collect stuff when you're running, or Temple of Doom when you're running. Or not Temple of Doom, Temple Run, that game where you're running and collect stuff. Like that. She collects cheese and nuts. Cheese for the ferret. Fruit for the ferret. Ooh. And then she just walks around fighting crime, but instead of using a gun or, you know, a bat, she uses a live ferret and whips people, hits them with a live ferret. You know, bank's being robbed. She comes in there with that live ferret. Boom, boom, boom. You know, boom, boom, boom. Out go the lights. Just like that old Little Walter song. That's what it would be when you get hit with that ferret. Would you create a game like that, or is that just no way it's ever going to happen? Talk to me.
That's even more ridiculous than the other one you told me about.
Lots of games are far-fetched and ridiculous. You think when they created Grand Theft Auto, the people at Rockstar Games were like, oh yeah, a game where you run around the city stealing cars and beating up people. Yeah, that's going to work. I mean, you never know. You just got to give it a shot.
But it wasn't an old man running around stealing cars.
I didn't say nothing about no old man.
You just talked to me about an old woman.
Oh, you said old man. Yeah, old lady. There's a complete difference between old men and old women, all right? Now, had an old man been running around the city beating people with a live ferret, that's unacceptable. That's uncalled for. Old lady does it. It's awesome. It's epic. So, yeah, you got to get your facts straight on that.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
So you, in no way, would ever create a game where an old lady goes around fighting crime and uses a live ferret as her weapon, ever?
I would create it, but not serious. I wouldn't take it seriously.
No, again, I would take it seriously. I would be intense on that game all day, every day. You'd have to freaking get two, what are those guys in the white coats? Two orderlies to come in my room and pull me out of that game. I'd be sucked into it. People be playing it on live, taking it seriously like Gears of War and Call of Duty. They would. If you just got to give it a shot. There's always an audience for everything.
Maybe I'd create it seriously just for you.
Yeah. But no, that wouldn't be fun. I want to play it with other people too. Like, give it a shot, and then create it, get it out there, and see, and you know, get it in stores, market it, see if people start buying it, playing it on live, see if people like it, make some money. If it completely fails and nobody likes it, I give you permission to beat me over the head with a bag of oranges. That's the deal. Well, just give it a try. You could make a commercial for it. Just don't make your commercial like the commercials in my hometown of Central Texas. We have some weird, unusual, scary, interesting, corny commercials back in my hometown. That one about that lawyer, Danny Daniel. First of all, you have... hold on, let me start over. That was bad. All right. Yeah, they got some country bumpkin commercials back in Central Texas. Like, these are redneck hicks at their finest. There's this lawyer, he comes on TV with the commercial. His name is Danny Daniel. And so I'm thinking, so your name's Daniel? He comes on there, I'm Danny Daniel. And I'm like, so Daniel? What? Why would you do that to your kid? I'm thinking, I need to go talk to his parents and say, excuse me, do you hate your son? Why did you name him Danny Daniel. His name's Daniel Daniel. Do you hate him? Do you just, the minute he popped out, were you like, we hate him. We're going to hate him forever. Daniel Daniel. Yeah, he comes on there. Have you been injured? Have you ever been in a fight with a bully? You tell him, call my lawyer. Don't be intimidated and pushed around by the insurance companies. I'm just thinking, get off my TV with this bumpkin crap. And then that, yeah, then that Lee Hop Power. Even he's a car dealer. Even the cows are saying, come on down to Lee Hop Power's used cars. Come on down. We'll give you the best deal. And we couldn't have stuck around this long if we were steering you wrong. I'm thinking, okay, where's the old man with overalls and banjo and the blow jug? I'm just waiting for him to come on to the screen because they're such rednecks. And that black guy, it's funny, he's black, but he talks like a redneck. You can always buy for less than you can always count on us at Dodge Country. Used cars, that is. And I'm just thinking, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's just all that's running through my mind. Cue the moonshine makers. Tell them to, that's all you're missing from this commercial. And don't get me wrong, I'm southern and country, but I'm not redneck. There's a difference between being southern and country and redneck. And I am not redneck.
Like that Daisy May girl you had on
Yeah,
your bus.
yeah. I hate the winter time. I just hate it. That's what she told me. I hate the winter time. I hate it. I said, why? Because I always have to put on my coat to go to the bathroom. I'm thinking, huh? Well, what are you talking about? Because we got an outhouse. I'm like, oh boy, you might be a redneck.
For
No, there
real?
is no might. You are a redneck.
Oh my gosh.
Then with that State Farm
Uh,
commercial, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there with the hot tub. She was saying, I tried that. That's false advertising. Because I said, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there with a wash tub and a bonnet for my mama and nothing. And then I even said with a tractor and overalls for my Uncle Elroy and nothing. That's false advertising. They shouldn't do that. And I'm just thinking, wow, all you need is a batch of moonshine.
and then what about her uncle sleeping with the plumber's wife or something like that? That's real redneck.
Yeah, because she was talking about something about I hate when my Uncle Elroy eats Mexican food because then he clogs up our whole entire toilet. And every time and he eats that Mexican food and it comes out of him big time. He clogs up our toilet and poops up our toilet so bad that the power goes out for 30 minutes. And then we can't use the toilet even when the power comes, or she said turlet. We can't use the turlet even when the power comes back on. And he clogged up that turlet good, and we can't use it now. Because I was asking her, why do you have an outhouse if you live in a trailer? Isn't there a bathroom, a toilet in the trailer? There is a turlet in the trailer, but stupid Uncle Elroy clogged it up because he ate Mexican. So now we got to use the outhouse. And I said, well, why don't you call a plumber? I can't because he slept with the plumber's wife, and then the other plumber bad-mouthed him to all the other plumbers, so no other plumber will come over and help us. And yeah, I was just thinking all you need now is a banjo, a jug of moonshine, and some overalls, and
I'd have been like, what is this, the Beverly Hillbillies?
you'll be set.
Oh my gosh.
They were hillbillies and rednecks all rolled into one. And yeah, it's over there trying to bring that pig on the bus. And she was like, I'm bringing my baby pig on the bus. And the bus driver just looks at her. Get that squealing, slop-ridden, mud-infested, future BLT off of my bus. But it named Pappers. I want him on the bus. Get off! And then, oh,
And then
and
we
then
have,
she had that chicken. Oh, hold on. I forgot my homework. Nugget, nugget. And then here comes that chicken with her homework in its mouth. Thank you. She tried to bring that chicken on the bus, and then he was like, "Get that squawking, pooping, clucking future bucket of KFC off my bus." So yeah, she was a live version of the Beverly Hillbillies. She was like the real live version. The main thing I was laughing at is when she said, yeah, every time Uncle Elroy eats Mexican food, he clogs up our toilet. Man, he pooped so hard last time the power went out. We couldn't watch TV or use the microwave or nothing for 3 hours. It was frustrating. Yeah, listening to this girl talk was worse than watching an episode of My Cat from Hell. I hate that show. I would rather get beaten over the head with a bag of oranges than watch this show. It's about these people who have pet cats, and then all of a sudden the pet cat turns evil, starts attacking them, so they call the cat whisperer. His name's Jackson. He looks like some guy in a punk rock band. Why you would call a guy from a punk rock band to come help with your cat, it's beyond me. I don't ask questions. Anyway, this guy is supposed to come in and make the cat not evil. And it's funny because I always wondered what it would be like if they called me instead of the cat whisperer. Well, here's how it would go down if they called me instead and wanted me to help make their cat not evil. This is how it would go down. Anyway, we called you here today. You're the cat whisperer. You know what to do. Our cat is attacking people and becoming vicious. What do we do? All right. I'm going to tell you exactly what you do, and I want you to really listen. It may seem a little unusual and out there and unorthodox, but trust me, it's surefire and it's going to work. What is it? What is it? Get rid of the damn cat. That's simple. But we get rid of it. We can't get rid of it. It's been in our family for so long. It used to be nice. It just now started attacking people, and it just now started being evil. Then just now get rid of it. No, we can't. Well, I have an option 2, but I don't think you're going to like it. No, just as long as we don't have to get rid of it. Oh, no, you don't have to get rid of it in option 2. You do not get rid of it in option 2. Oh, okay. What is it? What is it? Kill the damn thing. Oh, you monster! I told you weren't going to like it. How can we kill our cat? Look, all right? If a cat was in my house attacking people and being vicious, I'm telling you, the thing would be roadkill. It would be flattened on the pavement with its little back splattered all over the place and its little eyes popping out. You see flies buzzing around that thing. I think I'm being pretty gracious here by saying option 1. Because option 2 is actually the way I'd go with it. That cat would freaking be on the pavement like a pancake if it was freaking attacking people in my house. So I think I'm being pretty gracious here. So option 1 or option 2. Your call. Yeah, if a cat is in my house attacking people constantly and being evil, it's going to be on the pavement flattened like a pancake. Gone. It'll be gone. It'll be gone. Not gone. It's going to be gone.
But that's horrible. That's one of God's creatures.
Well, it's going to meet God within 10 minutes if it tries to attack me. And it's not murder, okay? It's self-defense. If a cat keeps constantly, I'm talking about constantly attacking me. Constantly. I mean, if I don't kill it, how do I know it's not going to attack again? You see?
Maybe you're right, yeah.
Usually if a cat is constantly attacking, there's something wrong with it. Like it's becoming sick or something. So you're probably, actually by killing it, you're probably putting it out of its misery. Because it's probably miserable anyway. If it's attacking people, usually cats, the reason they turn vicious and start attacking people is because they're miserable. And like they have a health problem or something. So by killing it, you're actually probably doing it a favor and putting it out of its misery.
Yeah.
Because usually cats who are mean and attack, they're usually miserable. Like something's wrong with them inside. Like something's wrong. And there's nothing you can do. Like, oh, take it to the vet. But usually the vet's not going to be able to do anything. They're just going to say you just either have to let him continue living evil or just put him down.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, he's going to get put down in the ground.
Oh my God.
That's fine if it's one of God. I know cats are God's creatures. It's going to be reunited with God within 10 minutes if it tries to attack me. But I'm not against anyone who likes cats or who has a pet cat. I will not just randomly attack a cat. I mean, I won't, what's that word? I won't deliberately, attack a cat. The only way I'm going to kill a cat is if it starts attacking me. That's all I have to say about the matter. So, that's pretty much it. Anyway, hey, we want to thank you all so much for listening to the Chat Show podcast. Be sure to check out some of Tyler's video games on his website, tylertheultimategamer.com. If you're an avid video gamer, love video games, Tyler creates some pretty awesome ones, so be sure to go check them out, the ones he's made on TylerTheUltimateGamer.com. We want to thank you all so much once again for tuning into the podcast. I'm your host, Justin Everett. We'll see you next time.